All right, Walter. Well, tonight, the mayor of Seattle is continuing to deny that he knows the man accusing him of sexual abuse.
Mayor Ed Murray has denied all allegations, and he is sticking to his story after the 46-year-old plaintiff revealed his identity today, potentially hoping his name and picture would change the mayor's response. Del Von Heckard first filed his lawsuit against the mayor almost 2 weeks ago. Well, today, the mayor told us Heckard's accusation, as well as the two others that came before it, are politically motivated.
Brandy Cruz asked him if it really makes sense for these men to go after him politically.
He comes out and he's got to, now with his name and his face out there, the whole world gets to look at and talk about his criminal past and sexual favors, he said he was doing for someone in the 80s. Do you really think that he would do all of that just for money? Do you think his motivation is money or political?
Well, what we've heard is that they want to take me out as mayor. And so that seems fairly political to me.
But would a guy do that? I mean, it's not like you're the president of the United States.
So let's be clear here. The same law firm that is trying to defeat the Civil Rights Bill from 2006, the LGBT bill, and takes transgender out of it, is the same law firm that is pursuing this lawsuit. I can't see any other motivation than political, because there aren't assets here. I guess I get my Social Security check or something. I'm more interested in getting this city to remember who I am and what I have done and what I care about.
And I think to do that, they have to balance it against the motivations. And you're saying there's no money, so it's got to be political. And I'm thinking, would I want the whole world to know about all the terrible things that I've done and the crimes I've committed and the people I've had sex with and the abuse that I suffered as a child? If you're Jeff Simpson and he's got all his terrible past life bubbling up, and he's not even suing you. And for what? To get the mayor of Seattle out of office? There might be people who look at that and just think, that just doesn't sound realistic. Yeah. I can see if it's the president.
Yeah, well, I am a unique figure in the gay and lesbian, bisexual, transgender community. And I think it has, over time, made us targets. We could both share with you some pretty horrific and bizarre things that have happened to us. So I don't know what their motivation is. I will leave that to their attorneys. But what I do know is that I care about the people in this city. That's how we did pre-K. If we want to do something about race in our public school and get young black children to graduate from high school, that's how we did pre-K. It's why I leaned into homelessness when most mayors in this country walk away from homelessness, because I care about the people who are living on those streets and I want to do something to make a difference. But yes, people should want these things to be examined and they should be looked at. And I hope as people look at it and as the courts look at it, that I will be, to the extent that I can be exonerated. To some extent, I will never be exonerated. The damage is done to me.
Meanwhile, Mayor Murray is facing growing competition for the mayoral primary. Today, activist and urban planner Carrie Moon announced her run for mayor after former Mayor Mike McGinn joined the race on Monday. Moon had this to say about City Hall today.
I think we have a problem with people not having access to City Hall, and we need to really think about who has a seat at the table, whose voice gets heard, how do we listen to and build public will across everyone.
Tonight, there are 11 people in the race for mayor, and you can check them out on Q13Fox.com. We've listed the history and platform of each of the candidates and the amount of campaign contributions they have received.